And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas, our broadcast setting tonight. We welcome you to Noche Enabia here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, James Harden is both famous and infamous with his skill at getting to the foul line. Some don't like it, but Harden says free throws are a part of basketball. Either you're going to foul me or I'm going to score. Putting the pressure on the defense like that is tough. That's what makes a good player. Kevin, no lies told there.
Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fox.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the small forward position. A lot of different styles of basketball, and we're talking about Coach of the Year here. What style of coach did you prefer to play for?
Well, I just wanted a coach that was honest, that held everyone accountable, and allowed us to get out and run. You want a coach that believes in the talent that he has and doesn't hamper anyone's skill set, doesn't hold anyone back based upon their offensive philosophy. The game is changing, so hopefully you have a coach that is flexible. Hopefully you have a coach that is forward-thinking, and you have a coach that says, let it fly. That might be the most important skill set of a coach, in my opinion. One that says, hey, you got an open shot, you better take it. I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Bagley with the block. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target with his 3. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. Kicks it out to Covington. Off target from three-point range. Bjelica against Covington. Bjelica passes to Bagley. Outside, Fox. Clock at 6. Over Westbrook. And Fox gets it to go.
And if you give Fox the mid-range area, he'll take it. It's good seeing him improve from there.
Westbrook surveying the D. Good work defensively by Fox.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Fox. From 15 feet away, that one's not going to go. And Houston the other way now. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Well, it tells you a lot about who's the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
you've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Bogdanovich. He's averaging 14 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Now, here's Bielitsa, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fox against Westbrook. Takes the 13-footer. A shot. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Covington inside the line. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
You can't be too far off Covington. He's skilled at sizing up the defense and firing once he gets it.
Pass to Fox. Passes it to Bielitsa. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up. Chris, when Bielitsa is on the floor, he certainly gives this offense a different look.
Yeah, Bielitsa does a fantastic job spreading the floor and opening the lanes for the rest of the team. He doesn't have to play 30 minutes to make his impact felt out there on the floor. Just key stretches to free things up.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, Chris, there's a lot to like for this Kings franchise right now. Fans have got to be excited about their future.
Yeah, and credit my man Vlade in the front office for rebuilding. They got lots of great young talent, and they kept their picks. The team should be a big factor in the West in the coming years.
And so he hits both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Russell Westbrook. A pass to Fox. And he converts the layup.
What a fiery competitor. I mean, it's evident that Fox loves taking on intense coverage and converting.
Harden scanning the floor. To the inside. Tucker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Oh, I love P.J. Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense, he's tough, he rebounds, and you know he'll hit that corner 3.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great glue guy. He sets screens, guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
Both free throws good from Tucker.
Quick fact for you guys, P.J. Tucker is the #1 sneakerhead in the NBA, and it's not even close. The man owns hundreds and hundreds of kicks. In the 2018 playoffs, P.J. wore 22 different pairs of shoes in 17 games.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
So much of rebounding is energy and effort, and Bagley plays with both.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
Free throws off from Bagley. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
And here is Fox, following Russell Westbrook's three. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound by House. Rockets trail by 3. Outside Covington. And it's Houston with another.
Well, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Westbrook against Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. 2 points. That one goes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Barnes outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
That's good from Barnes. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
Barnes hits them both.
No, the professionalism that Barnes brings to the floor is invaluable. I mean, he's someone that comes in and wants to contribute in any way he can.
Now, here's Westbrook, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Fox. And the pass to Bogdanovich. A floater. Good D by Covington.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here is Harden. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Here's Fox. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Westbrook. From downtown. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Fox, the bounce pass. The fader. Rockets with the rebound. Harden with it. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers.
And they kept fouling him. I mean, it only made him more aggressive. He wound up having a huge night at the free throw line.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Oh, the muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Chris, when it comes to playing alongside another big guy, I'm sure you have to think of ways to complement each other. Not just him, but it's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah, but it starts with chemistry. It starts with friendship. It starts with wanting to win. And I played with two big guys that come to mind that made me better. Juwan Howard there in Washington, just looking at him throwing a oop, I would miss 2-3 shots in a row, and we'd look, and he'd say, "I'll get you an easy one, big fella." And I would do the same thing to him. We're playing with a guy like Vlade that would say, "Hey, wait a minute, Bibby or Peja didn't get a shot. Set a screen for them," and he would pass it to them, and then the next play say, "Now it's your turn. You're open," because they're going to go over there to those guys. We already tricked the defense ahead. So guys that are smart, guys that can pass, and also guys that'll say, "Hey, man, you look a little tired. Let's switch. I'll check Shaq this play."
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green is checked in for Robert Covington. Ben McLemore comes in for Daniel House. Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Kings, Giles comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's blocked. And even 3-on-3 break. Barnes kicks to Fox. Floats one. Green with the block. They get it back. Rockets trail by 12. Outside Gordon. Pass to Tucker. Here's Green. Got a piece of it. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by McLemore. And for Houston, they're shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Out to the right wing. Houston moving it around. Rivers finds Gordon. Rivers with it. 6 to shoot. Now McLemore still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fox, no good.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Look, it's always awesome to see Gordon take it to the rim, adding more wrinkles to his offensive game. Sick.
Gordon against Hield. Outside, Fox. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And Houston the other way now.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Got that one up quick.
Oh, it's big when Rivers connects from outside. Really helps space the entire floor for a squad.
Fox passes to Hield. Over Green. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Rivers. 11 points last game. On the wing, Gordon. Covered by Hield. It's good from long range. And that's now 6 points for Austin Rivers.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Back to Fox. Passes it to Giles. Over McLemore. And it's Giles missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Rivers against Fox. Pass to Tucker. The 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And finished off by Bagley.
An excellent finisher on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to McLemore. gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Barnes. He's got 6. Lets the 3 fly. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stuff to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And Greg, nowadays, it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at the 5 down low.
The former Georgetown Bulldog, Jeff Green, now a veteran in the NBA. I mean, he's bounced around the last handful of years, but he's a smart player who still knows how to make an impact.
And for Green, who is almost out of the league due to a heart condition, he's had a great career.
He has, Kevin. I mean, he's never been an all-star, but his production has never been lacking at any of his stops. I mean, lately, Green has been best as a leader for the second unit, who came up with a handful of scores every game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. You think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris, the tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man. That's
You
so
did
tough.
both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, remember what Derrick Rose did over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness, off the 2. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something. Give me something.
I like that.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's McLemore. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Outside Gordon. Over Parker. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. And Carroll gets it to go.
And how about Carroll using his size there, taking it strong inside?
Joseph looking over the floor. Hield outside. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 5. Three-pointer. No good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them. Parker inside. Carroll covering. They get the rebound. Pass to Bazemore. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Kings lead by 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes to McLemore. Bazemore against Green. That one off the back iron and out. Sacramento leading by 7. Hield outside. Joseph against Rivers. And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Parker. And it's Joseph in the corner. Over Rivers. From 13 feet, it goes down. And now a 9-point Kings lead. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Now, Parker. Jeff Green missing from long range. Parker kicks to Hield. Bazemore on the wing. Back to Hield. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
You have to be cautious in how you guard Hield. He's skilled at picking up the contact.
And though Chris, he's known mostly for his shooting, Buddy Hield has been improving in other areas as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about ball handling, playmaking. I mean, they're notably better from early in his career. He's a solid rebounder who is definitely not a weak link on the defensive side as well.
And he knocks down the first one.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Robert Covington's checked in for Green. James Harden comes in for Ben McLemore. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Austin Rivers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now let's check in on the 2 guards from around the league and see which one of them is playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. James Harden, number 1.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
He's the kind of elite defender that opponents dread guarding. I mean, just the prospect of going up against him, they hate him.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
Now, here's Joseph. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Here's Sacramento. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Inside, here's Holmes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Daniel House has checked in for Houston. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento.
They have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Rockets trail by 15. And here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Here's House. It's deflected. Here's the break. Here's Joseph. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Joseph's got 4 this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team.
And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
Oh, the team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick, big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Well, good with the triple.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting them.
To the middle, Bielitsa. It's good. Bielitsa's got 6 points.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Rockets trail by 19. Outside Westbrook. Buries the long-range jumper.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here's Joseph. Holmes with it. He dishes it to Heel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
For 3, Westbrook. Sacramento grabs the miss. Holmes got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. Then for the Kings, Barnes, he's checked in for Heel. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph.
Hey, yo, Russell. Harden.
Bogdanovich against Harden. Kicks to Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Barnes outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot again, Sacramento.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Another miss by Houston. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, and you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Now off the inbound, and there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got 10 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Westbrook, and the rejection by Holmes. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
That's good from Tucker. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Second free throw, no good.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, GA, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Rockets. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. And, of course, Sacramento, down 5 spots from them.
And I think for Sacramento, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
Now Fox. After Westbrook's missed 3, he gets that one. Fox has got 12.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
There's the pass to House. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Here's Harden. That's tipped. 1:57 left to play here in the half. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
Harden outside. Drops in the layup for two.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Fox against Westbrook. Fox, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
And here's Harden for three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barnes passes to Giles. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Giles has got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Second shot opportunity, and Covington sends it back. They recover it. Clobbered on the shot. He'll shoot free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And you see flashes of brilliance with Harry Giles. And eventually, Chris, you think he'll put it all together.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do, Kevin. He missed so much time in both college and his entire rookie year. I mean, a little behind the curve in that regard, but the talent is clear. And there was a reason why he was once the top-rated player in his draft. Two.
The first free throw is good.
Well, when you think about the Kings, you know they are going to let it fly. The team is loaded up on players deadly from outside. They've adapted and embraced the long ball era.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Green comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Ben McLemore in for Danuel House. And he makes both free throws. Here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Barnes outside. With 2 seconds left. And no good. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. The Kings on top, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison, shots definitely falling in the first half. How did you guys get it going?
Just us playing off each other, trying to get to the basket, trying to work it around. When this balance scoring like we have tonight, everyone tries to, feed off each other.
Strength in numbers, right? Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 3 rebounds. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's House in its small forward. Now, here's Fox. Harden missing his last shot. And Covington sends it back. That shot is off. Good D by Bogdanovich. Right side, Bagley. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Covington. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Covington's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets. Now Fox. He feeds it to Bagley. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the foul against Houston. And when you watch him, Chris, around the rim and in the paint, it almost seems like Marvin Bagley is playing on a pogo stick.
Oh, yeah, it's his ability to jump and then immediately jump again. Reminds me a lot of Sean Marion. Players like that are so hard to keep off the offensive glass, and Bagley is no exception.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching the team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, well, not many players were sought after as much as Bagley when he was coming out of high school. I mean, just about every big-time college had him on their radar.
Now, here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Covington. Here's Harden. And it's Houston with another.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And nothing deters Bogdanovich. He enjoys going inside and forcing the D to make a move on him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and another 3 for Houston.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. From about 16, and there it is for him. Fox has got 16.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, so fun to watch.
Back to Harden. Goes up on the wing, and again, the Rockets good for 2. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Fox looking it over. Lob pass to Bagley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Proving to be so elusive there. Bagley moves well and decisively in the pick and rolls.
Rockets trail by 20. So here's Westbrook. 19 points in the game. Good. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Covington kicks to Westbrook. And it falls over the rim and in. Westbrook's got 23 points.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Outside, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. He's got 8. Gets an open look and hits. 10 points for him.
Still his go-to shot. Give Barnes any room to get comfortable from there. He's going to score.
For 3, Westbrook, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
To him, Greg, the basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Fox. Here's Bagley. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Bagley's got 11 points.
Their system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Bogdanovich against Harden. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this is Harden's specialty. He's a wizard at getting contact, finding a way to finish. And sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check on the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. He'll hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling him. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
Free throw good, James Harden. As you said, C-Webb, what Harden has been doing the last few years is truly remarkable.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's funny because when you are achieving greatness and critics try to diminish what you're doing, it's just funny to me. Harden is one of the great guards of all time, no matter how you slice it.
And they're pushing it up. Launches the 3. Pass to Gordon. On the wing, Harden. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Joseph, the pass to Bielitsa. On the wing, Hield. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Harden inside the three-point line. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bielitsa's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And finished off by Bagley.
This is what Bagley does. I mean, he tries to get inside often and finish with this kind of force.
Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Hield. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Free throw dropped for Harden.
Look, he's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden, he's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Kings leading now by 13. Down low. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Rivers passes to Harden. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. It's Bielitsa, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one's on Eric Gordon.
When Bielitsa is trying to score, it sometimes forces the D's hand. Nice initiative from the Yugoslavian forward right there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
A versatile player, Bielitsa mainly excels at spacing the floor. He's a big man with range. He'll do whatever you ask of him.
Good on both. Rockets trail by 17. Outside Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
He misses the free throw.
Oh, he's a top-tier shooter. Gordon, he's a former 6th Man of the Year winner who plays his role to perfection.
The Rockets making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bielitsa. He hits the second from the line. Kings leading now by 16. And here is Joseph. Hield outside. It's rebounded by McLemore.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
He gets it in there.
You see the quickness from Rivers right there. He's good at probing inside when he gets a chance.
Joseph with the ball. Hield outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. How last month turned out for him. He's right around 17 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Gordon. There's the 3. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. And a perfect time here to look at all the teams that score the most points off turnovers. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th best, the Rockets.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Hield outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bagley. That one, no good. And Houston the other way now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
The great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Here's Rivers, Jabari Parker making his last shot. Outside Gordon. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings, and the dunk by Parker.
Rising up with no hesitation. When Parker goes up strong like this, gotta get out the way.
Rivers against Joseph. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Carroll against Joseph. Pass to Bagley. Over Rivers. Bagley, no good. Rockets trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Jeff Green. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Austin Rivers. Sacramento also making some changes. Giles comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Kings leading now by 13. Fox kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Fox. Bazemore against Gordon. Hield from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 11 points.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
Now, here's Westbrook. Here's Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 5th in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. That free throw missing. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
Good on the second free throw. Kings leading now by 15. Fox passes to Hield. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Westbrook drives in. And a missed layup.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
But he recovers it.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Fox, and he lays it straight in. Fox has got 18 points in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with
look at him fly!
Get out the break! And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Fox dishes to Heel. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Bazemore misses. Rockets trail by 13. Gordon the pass to Westbrook. .11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Poked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Heel. Just 4 seconds left in the third. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Be strong with it down here. Get good looks. On that end, we keep getting stopped. Great defense, great talking out there.
So he is loving the effort on the defensive end.
As he should. A supportive coach who knows when to give his guys some credit.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Kings. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Parker. And it's Giles in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Gordon. And that one drops. Gordon's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. Fox against Westbrook. The pass to Barnes. Five to shoot. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Westbrook.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
On the wing, Heel, guarded by McLemore.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
That's his second personal. At the line for your Rockets, Russell Westbrook. At the line for 2.
And that one misses.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for McLemore. And a change for Sacramento. Bielitsa's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Shot from the wing, and the jumper is good. Fox has got 20.
Yeah, and a work in progress for sure, but the more Fox tries his luck from there, the better he'll become.
For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Kings. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Healed the pass to Fox. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Sacramento lead.
Oh, and look at the strength of Fox. Amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up a little bit.
Harden against Hield from outside the arc. Harden, no good.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Hield outside. Pass to Fox. Passes it to Bielitsa. Pocket 6. Misses the 3. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook passes to Covington, and the basket is good.
Now what confidence from the rangy swing man. I mean, he knows what it takes to convert from there.
Knocked away. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. Pass to Giles. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Oh, that's just accuracy and awareness. Fox, he's establishing himself as an effective distributor.
For 3, Westbrook connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Fox. Here's Giles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Giles. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Shooting for Houston, Robert Covington. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And both free throws good for Covington. And here are the Kings now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Up top, Bagley, guarded by Tucker. Lets it go from 14. Again, the miss by the Kings. Rockets trail by 9. Harden the pass to Covington. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's 12 points for Robert Covington.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
That's his second personal foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Harden. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Fox leading the charge.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Now Harden. From 12 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Here's Barnes, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What's up?
Come on, kid. That's just Barnes showing off right now. Do you realize the strength it required to convert that and one?
One shot.
Rockets trail by 13. Here's Westbrook. Got a hand on it. Barnes looking around. The kick out to Fox. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. The dish to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Eric Gordon.
He's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Kept alive, and Bagley able to finish.
An exceptional leaper with a great motor. Good luck keeping Bagley off the boards.
Now here's Harden. Here's the floater. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Fox. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Fox against Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting for Houston, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Sacramento leading by 12. Here's Fox. Here's Bagley. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Right side, Covington. Another miss by Houston. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Barnes can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
From about 16, it's rebounded by Houston. Westbrook's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Harden for three. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets. Puts it up off the inbound. And Bogdanovich with a finish inside. And the Kings lead by 11.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
James Harden at the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
And the second free throw, good. Sacramento leading by 10. Here's Fox. Good on the bucket. Fox has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also has the ability to burn you from this area, too.
Fox with the steal. Dishes to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Good on the shot. Westbrook's got 40 points.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Fox against Westbrook. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Cans it from downtown. Bielitsa's got 10 points here in the second half.
What anticipation. Bielitsa, he knew ahead of time he was going to shoot the rock as soon as he got it.
The three from Harden. Bagley with the rebound.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Here's Fox. Harden with the defensive effort.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Count it. Harden's got 20 points.
As great as he is at creating for his teammates, Harden is even better at creating for himself. His dribble moves are insane.
And here is Barnes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Kings, Harrison Barnes, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook passes to House. With the teardrop. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Bielitsa finds Bagley. Stolen by Tucker.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Sacramento.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for De'Aaron Fox.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
To the paint. Westbrook pulls it in.
And that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Westbrook against Fox. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, the race is not one to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.